Hi everyone. Well, we're back with bringing you the second video in the series that I wanted to introduce different models for different age groups. And today I've brought in a specialist in the field, and it is my cosmetologist. Her name is Katie. She's great people, and today's look is going to be with greens and blues and reds, and it's really great. And we're talking about interference colors that are blended within the shades to make them pop. And she's going to do a foiled look today, so she's going to show the true intensity of these shades, and then we'll demo them afterwards so you can see the difference between foiled versus applied dry. Anyway, the look she's using today is she's got on the lid Ocean Reef. In the corner she's using Creamy Jade. On the outside V she's using beautiful shade Seduction. And then we have Chrystal in the brow, Cocoa, or I should say Chrystal on the brow bone, and Cocoa on the brow. It makes a great brow filler. And then for an eyeliner, she's finishing off with Raven. So anyway, let's get started. She'll demo that for you, and at the end we'll swatch the colors so you can see them dry and foiled and see the different color interferences that reflect and refract light. So anyway, let's get to it.
Hello ladies, I am really excited about the eyeshadows I'm going to be showing you today. I have quite a range, quite an array actually of colors I'll be using. I've got blues and greens. I even have a dark black red, actually that is gorgeous. I also have a couple colors I'll be using as my liner and as eyeshadow actually to fill in the eyebrows, which is a great place to start. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the eyebrows. I'm going to be using a color called Cocoa, and what you're going to want to do is take the slant brush and dip it in your Cocoa. I'm using a paper towel just to kind of help keep my brushes clean. I don't want to add too much eyeshadow on them, just enough. We don't want too much, it'll fall down on the face. So what you want to do is go ahead and fill in those the eyebrows just a little bit, not too much. You don't want to walk around looking like you're surprised all the time, just a little bit. Just fill in those eyebrows. Perfect. Next, I'm going to take the large all over, and I'm going to be using an eyeshadow called Chrystal. And what I'm going to do is just dip it right into the Chrystal and fill in right underneath the brow, the eyebrow. Fill it in. Perfect. And then we're going to take that slant brush. I'm going to clean it off on my paper towel here. And I'm going to dip it in the Chrystal as well, and I'm going to put it right underneath the lower lash. And what that is actually going to do, just going to make your eye stand out a little bit better. You don't want to do too much. Just enough to make your eye pop, not enough to make you wide-eyed all day long. Perfect. Just get it right underneath there. And I actually take my finger and just blend it just a little bit. That's what's perfect about these eyeshadows, easily blendable. Perfect, just enough. There we go. All right, let's get started with these eyeshadows. I'm going to take a little bit of water, spray it onto my brush. We're going to foil in this color, and it's going to basically make our colors brighter and bolder. And ladies, don't be scared of bright, bold color. We want color. I would recommend bold color for everybody. Just make sure if you do bold color on the eyes, we want to do a little bit paler color on our lips. Ocean Reef. And what we're doing right now is Ocean Reef. Beautiful color. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Remember, girls, don't be afraid of color. We love color. We're getting it on. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Basically, what you're going to want to do is do it all over. Get it everywhere on the eyelid. Blend it up just a little bit. We don't want to do too much. This color can go a long way. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Next, I'm going to start with the inner part of my eye. Same thing, I'm going to spray my brush here, and we're going to do Creamy Jade just right on the inside of my eye. And what that's going to do is just make my eye pop just a little bit. Bring that focal point in on the inside of my eye. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just blend that in. Too much color there? There we go. There we go, just enough to bring a little extra color in there, something fun. Next I'm going to go to the outer point of my lid, and I'm going to do the same thing. Keep that brush nice and wet, and I'm going to use a color called Seduction. Now this one might be a little scary. It's a little dark. Don't be scared of this color. We can always blend that. Perfect. Get that on the outside of your lid and just keep blending. What I do here is I create a little V. I draw a line right underneath my brow bone there. Pull it to the outside of my eye. Get that nice and filled in. And then what I usually like to do, make sure you've got nice and lots of color on there. Make sure you have lots of color in there, because after you go in and blend, a lot of that color is going to go away. There we go. Look how beautiful that is. Blend, blend, blend. Perfect. Now I'm going to take the slant brush and we're going to finish off our eye, and I'm actually going to put a lot of water on this because I want this liner. I'm going to use Raven, and I want this liner to be nice and dark. We really want this eye to stand out. Perfect. Feel free to have fun with these colors, ladies. Do as bright as you want, bold as you want. Feel free to have fun with this liner. Do as thick as you want, thin as you want. Get it on there. I personally like a lot of color. Lots and lots of color. There we go. Get that in there. Now for the absolute finishing touches, make sure you wait till the very last. Grab your large all-over brush, touch up just a little bit with the Chrystal, get it right in there just in case any of it was wiped away with blending. Same thing, grab a little bit of your Ocean Reef, touch the middle of your eye just to get that extra color back in there. Look at that. Oh, perfect. And you are done. After you get all done using all of the eyeshadows, grab your chubby blender, wipe away, get all those mistakes gone, and you are finished.
Okay, here we are showing them applied dry initially. This is going to be Chrystal, Seduction, Creamy Jade, and Ocean Reef. As you can see, they're beautifully applied, even dry. They have nice intense color, but they're so blendable that they're soft to look at. So you can make the look as intense or as pastel-y or soft as you want. Now to see them foiled, this is the shades foiled. Look at the intensity. The level has come way up. I mean, it's totally ramped up now. We have Chrystal here again, Seduction, Creamy Jade, and Ocean Reef. And look at the light refraction. I'm sorry to laugh, folks, but poor Katie, I'm just twisting her arm up to the ceiling, and she's just going, ah, ah, ah. Okay, put them together, and we have them. So again, here they are dry, here they are intense. So you can see, you can get beautiful looks, and it's simple to do just by adding a little moisture to your brush. So anyway, we'll come back to you and we'll show Katie with the completed look, lips color, everything. Okay. Well, that's it, folks. We're all done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Katie will be back. She's offered to do more tutorials in the future with us, which is awesome because she really knows what she's doing. And doesn't she have the eyes to really demonstrate the colors? And she's even offered to do a makeover on yours truly. So I'm looking forward to that, and I am actually going to try some bolder, more intense looks at the hands of Katie only. I would not attempt this on my own. So anyway, we'll see you the next time, and be well, take care, and remember, gals, always celebrate your natural beauty. Have a great day. Bye-bye.